Right, homework out, 6:43. Pause if you need to. Again, pause if you need to. And time for lesson 8.5. Okay, getting ready for lesson 8.5. Get homework opened up for 8.4, page 643. Pause if you need to. Pause if you need to. Letter A on number 5. Are there any other possible dimensions? Yes, there are many other possible dimensions. Let me get some here for you. So if you looked back at page 609, it tells you up here in that second frame where that girl is talking, you have 160 square feet of metal sheeting to use for the dunk tank. And it says they want maximum dunkage. So what you need is the maximum volume. So going back to the homework. Okay, moving on. 6:44. Those are sample answers for 7A and 7A. Okay, lesson 8.5. Page 653, volume of pyramids. Okay, there's going to be more formulas for you to write down. So they've got a sand sculpture here in the shape of this pyramid. Looks like a rectangular square. It says a square pyramid, has a base and a length of 12 and a height of 14. Label the dimensions. So go ahead and do that. Okay, so 12 and 12 on the bases and a height of 14. And I also want you to notice right now that the height of the pyramid goes to the center of the square, the center of the 12 by 12. They have the right angle shown there. It's not the height of the, it's called the lateral height. We'll get to that coming up, but I just want you to notice that's the height of the pyramid, is that 14 in the center of the pyramid. Okay, so what is the area of the base? It's 12 times 12. We have 144. And label 144 square inches. What is the volume of a square prism? Okay, so not this pyramid, but a square prism. So we would take 12 times 12 times 14. So 12 times 12 times 14, you have 144 times 14, and that is 2016. Okay, and that would be cubic inches. Okay, so that is not the volume of this pyramid. That is if this were a prism. Okay, moving on. So here on 654, you see the volume is 1/3 of the area of the base, capital B, times the height of the pyramid. That's the center of the pyramid. So I'm going to go back to that last question. So the 2016, we would have to divide by 3, and that the volume of this pyramid would be 672. cubic inches. Okay, that's the volume of this pyramid. Okay, you have to divide by 3. This would be the prism. Divide by 3, the pyramid. Okay, so number 1, find the volume of this pyramid, round to the nearest tenth. So you find the area of the base, 3.2 times 1.4. Take that times the height, times 2.8. And it is a pyramid, so now you're going to divide by 3. And I get 4.181333. Okay, 4.18, round to the nearest tenth. And we're going to say it's approximately 4.2 cubic inches. So if you don't have your calculators ready, you might want to get them ready for this lesson. Find the volume of this pyramid round to the nearest tenth. Area of the base. Okay, tricky on this one. The base is what shape? A triangle. So you find the area of this triangle. It's 8.1 times 6.4 divided by 2 because it's a triangle. 8.1 times 6.4 divided by 2 is 25.92. I'm doing it with you. I have my calculator here. And then you take that times the height of 11. And I got 285.12. And one thing to do, because it's a pyramid, we need the 1/3. So divide by 3. 95.04 is what I got. Rounded to the nearest tenth is just 95.0. Okay, pause and try letter A on your own. Okay, so the area of the base, 7 times 3, times the height. The height is 9, is 189. It is a pyramid, so you have to now divide by 3. Divide by 3, and we get 63. And my cursor is not working. There we go. Answer is 63 cubic centimeters. All right. 655. Same thing. Rectangular pyramid. Now they're just telling you what the volume is. So first thing I would do is you write down this formula, just like they did. They told you the volume, and you just write 1/3 capital B times H. What is the capital B? It is the area of the base. It's 9 times 5, so it's 45. What's 1/3 of 45 right here? What's 1/3 of 45? 15. So 90 equals 15 times H, divide by 15. So the height is 6. So I know when we have a test, there's something like this on it. Make sure that you can work your formulas backwards, which was a chapter or 2 ago in our algebra. I know you can do this, okay? So number 4, same thing, has a volume of 44. Now, this one is triangular, so be careful with that part of it. If it's triangular and we have 3 times 8, the area of this base is half of 8 times 3, so that's 12. What's 1/3 of 12? 4. That's where they get this 4. 4 times the height. Divide by 4, the height is 11. And whenever you get that, go ahead and just work it backwards and make sure that you get 44 for your answer. So the area of the base is 8 times 3 divided by 2 is 12. 12 times 11, and then divide by 3, and you should get your 44. Okay? All right. Pause and do letter B and C. Okay, that one takes some steps. It is triangular, so keyword right here, triangular. The volume is 840. So just start with writing out the formula. And then this one did not tell us the area of the base. This one's talking about if it's a triangular, like if you look at this top one here, it's saying the base is, what is it, 20 on this one, and 21 for the height of the pyramid, or I'm sorry, of the triangle. That's what this is telling you right here. Okay. And it needs to know the height of the pyramid. It needs to know this part right here. Okay. So we have 1/3, and then I'm just gonna substitute in for my area of the base the formula for a triangle. Half of the length times the width. This part here is just the formula for finding the area of the triangle, the triangular base. Right here's the triangle part. Okay, so the triangle part is half of 21 times 20. So basically it's 21 times 10. Okay, times the height, and then that's 1/3 of that. So 1/3 of 210 is 70. So 840 equals 70 times h. Divide 840 by 70, and you get 12. Okay, letter C. So set up your formula. 525 is 1/3 of the capital B times h. Capital B in this one, it's rectangular, is 25 by 18. So 1/3 of 25 by 18, I took 6 times 25. I took 1/3 of the 18, got 6. 6 times 25 is 150. Times the height, 525 divided by 150 is 3.5. So the answer, the height, is 3.5 feet. Camilla is making a model of the food guide pyramid. So 1/3 of capital B times H. Looks like a square pyramid, 12 by 12 on the base. So 1/3 of 144 times 12, 576. Make sure your labels are right, cubic inches. Okay, try the guided practice there. I'll put the answers up here in a minute, so go ahead and pause. Okay, number 1, 2,683.3 cubic yards. Round to the nearest tenth in the directions. Number 2, 3.8 cubic centimeters. Number 3 is 12. Number 4 is 8. Number 5 is 5,971,000 cubic feet. Okay, and homework. Pages up, quiz. And that's not the right page. There it is, 657.